It's fairly normal walk by that house. It was just earlier today. And they just are half-hearted.
So that was it back there?
Yeah,
but they're not really coming outside.
Yep. You do a few of these. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Do a few of these.
Yep. And then we should have this, you do it regularly, you should have that automatic sit every time you come to a stop. So for a dog like this, focus is a great thing for him to have. So it's just another exercise to add to your repertoire.
Okay.
Nice work.
Patch, come. Good boy. See the look on his face when he comes?
Oh yeah. That's a whole job thing. Having a job thing. It's so valuable. Yeah. That's awesome stuff. Important.
Well, so
Nice work.
Great work.
Congratulations. You want to show off a little bit and send him to place and down and.
place. Patch, come. Down. Patch, come. Down. This is what I do these days. Watch. Patch, come. Oh, you saw me. No jump.
So can you tell people, like, put him in command real quick?
Sit. No.
It's okay. So can you tell everybody how often you've had to use the e-collar just in this like little duration of doing stuff?
Just now?
Yeah.
I didn't use it at all.
Right, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
But it's important for people to know because most people, when they see e-collars, they assume people are pushing the button constantly. And they're, oh, you're shocking your dog constantly every time to make him do that. But you haven't needed to do that.
So he enjoys doing it now.
Yeah, absolutely. So once he knows what's
Patch, come. Place.
earlier that when you're out on the bike trails up there, you actually put him in downstays and then like ride away and make him like hang out for.
Oh yeah, it's become a game. I mean, for the purposes of the video, I guess we'll just talk about.
It's cool, yeah, just to share with people.
Yeah, well, so when I first started doing the downstays with him up there, he would break the down command because he wanted so desperately. He was clearly very, very nervous about being near. Being away from me, exactly. And he would come crawling up, even up to underneath the bike, right up to the side of the bike, and basically cowering, you know, because he didn't want to be away from me.
Yeah.
And we just kept repeating it and working on it. And I did use the e-collar, and I had to give him some corrections and tell him no. But I started with short durations and within visual range, and then gradually would extend the duration and extend the distance, and to the point where it's become a game, and he looks forward to it, and we'll do 2.5, 3 minutes of downstay. I typically don't push it that, there's no point in doing it that long, but he can stay, and he has stayed down that long. And it's fun for him. It's a game. He'll stay completely locked and focused and just looking right at me, waiting for that command. And people
how
up
does
on the trail.
How does his demeanor look compared to when he used to grovel and like crawl under, be insecure.
Oh, he's confident. He looks happy. I mean, he's got confidence that I'm going to call him, and that he's focused and locked in on me and doing what he wants. It's like you talked about earlier. He's got a job, and he likes having that job. He likes having that task. So pretty much any time that I give him that down command, I can pretty much guarantee that he's completely focused on me. And other dogs can be running around. There can be distractions, and he just is looking for me, waiting for that command, because he's got a task, he stays with it, and he's excited because
he's connected to you.
Yeah, and
you've worked really hard at leading him and creating the relationship to making sure it's really solid. So he feels far more confident than he used to, just from all the work you've done since he's come back home. You already did a lot of work, but the work you've done since has like really accelerated your guys' situation, where he's in a great space now. And you were talking about the dog park or the park area where there's other dogs. Be kind of dicey, right? I mean, it used to be a little bit dicey with other dogs. And you're saying he'll just ignore the other dogs and hang out with you, and like he'll downstay and wait for you to call him, and not even care about the dog. Is it an actual dog park, or is it just a park area?
No, it's a dog park.
It's a dog park.
Yeah, there's two. There's actually two of them, but it doesn't matter. He'll do it up on the hill or out here on the street corner, whatever the case. Once he gets put in a down command, and he's got that task, that job of waiting for the release command, he'll be completely locked in. And the truth of the matter is, whether it's other dogs running around or people or whatever the case may be, he'll be doing this to maintain eye contact with me, waiting for that command, because he's so locked in and focused on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you also were saying earlier that at the dog park, he seems to be more comfortable with other dogs being, if other dogs are pushy, or he'll kind of make better choices rather than engaging. He'll just kind of like move away from them and let them be silly, and he'll just kind of make a better choice. And
absolutely.
That's fascinating. Yeah. If you could share some of that, that's great.
Well, the truth of the matter is, he used to be one of those dogs who would engage in the pushy, rough play, and he would either try and take a dog that was relatively calm and be pushy with them, or if another dog was pushy as well, they'd escalate and they get in a real physical rough and tumble, where they're nipping at each other and barking and all the rest of it. Now, when other dogs are being pushy, and his general demeanor at the park is just, it's much calmer. People have actually told me repeatedly how much calmer he is, and it's not that he's been given a command. He won't be on a heel or in a down or anything like that, but he'll just prefer to just hang out down at my feet. And other dogs will come up to him, and he'll definitely play, but especially if a dog's approach to him is not respectful, the dog comes up to him, and like I said the other day, a dog kind of pawed at him and gave him a good little paw, and he just kind of will turn, and he'll maneuver himself away from it. No, he just goes, you know what, no thanks. He turns down invitations now to play with dogs that he doesn't feel, or he just doesn't want to play with them, not in a respectful manner anyway.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're feeling more comfortable at the park, the dog parks with him, walks in general are looking much better. You got a teeny bit of little stuff. You're just trying to fine tune the rest of a little bit of reactivity that occasionally comes out. You were saying, but it's like for the most part, it's a non-issue, right?
Yeah. The biggest thing that I think I've seen with him is that when I give him a correction now, I can tell that he took it, he understands it, and he's focused, he's on his P's and Q's to be mindful and be more respectful. So whether we're on a walk or at a park or whatever, all it takes is me giving him any kind of correction, or even, quite honestly, I can just give him a command so that he's got something to focus on.
Something to do,
he's got something to do. We were at the park the other day during rush hour, so to speak, 6:30ish, when there was 20, 30 dogs there, and I just put him down at one end of the park, and I'd walk to the other. And then I'd release him. I wouldn't hid behind the palm trees, It was funny. There's only 3 trees. You can't possibly not know which one I was behind. He went to the wrong one, actually.
We'll get his eyesight checked.
But in any case, having that focus, having that discipline, alleviated all of the tension, the concern of what else was going on in the park. There was all sorts of other dogs that were barking and carrying on and whatever. And both for me as his owner and for him, I could just tell it was no thought, no concern about any of it.
Yeah. So his stress levels in general kind of come down.
Oh yeah, there is when he's in down, there is no stress level.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
He looks so much more relaxed than he used to. And even when we came in, compared to the first time when I walked in, there was a lot of jumping, and not just jumping, but really what I always look for, there was flavor of like, there's a lot of kind of like pushy stuff. Nothing like, he wasn't going for the throat, he wasn't trying to hurt anybody, he wasn't doing anything overtly snotty or nasty, but there was a pushy quality to a lot of his interactions here. And all that stuff is just, those layers seem to be peeled away, and he was in place when we walked in, he didn't budge, he just hung out, and he looks just relaxed and sweet, and that's a pretty cool turnaround. So, you know, congratulations to you for all the hard work.
He's a good dog.
Well, you're a good owner, so that's how that stuff works.
Thanks,
so congratulations.
Yep.
Patch, nice work, buddy.
Patch, come.
Good work, bud. Good work. You did good. Yeah.
This is more of his norm nowadays at the park, by the way. He comes up to people and he gets a little love, and then quite honestly he looks to me and he quite honestly he basically says, "Give me a command, give me something to do."
Right.
His norm is affection from the humans and commands from me, and maybe chasing a ball or a frisbee or something like that.
Yeah.
No more the rough and tumble, playing with other dogs in an aggressive manner with the barking and the nipping.
Well, insecure dogs need so much more information than dogs that are just like happy-go-lucky, you know, silly guys that don't care about anything. So the more information you've given him, you've just taken all that stress. You know, you just kind of made everything easy for him. So I can see it. He looks so much better. Good work, buddy. Okay, awesome.